Hold on. Let me take a sip. This is it.
4th of July weekend.
This is it.
Yeah.
It all ends here.
Well, season 3 does anyway.
Yeah, season 3 does. Or it begins.
Yeah, right.
Vacation begins.
Or a pregnant pause in it. Either way.
Quite a phrase.
Well, it's more than just a pause.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like 8 weeks.
Taking the summer off.
Yeah. Which is good. We need it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm fried. You're fried. You came to my house yesterday. I wasn't here.
Yeah.
For the one time in my life where my phone was completely dead for 5 hours. And it was like, okay.
It was not a very convenient time to have a dead
I had
phone.
like 47 missed panic attacks, emails, people freaking out. I'm like, I went to the doctor. I'm okay.
Listen, we just were not prepared for you to
Neither
be
was
unavailable.
I know, right?
It's just an inconvenient time for you to be at the doctor. That's all. I didn't know. You could have told me when your doctor's appointment was, so I could have planned around it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking because it was in the morning. So you were like, not morning. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I went back through my text and was like, I also, like, there was just so much lack of clarity. And so I was like, I don't really think I care. I'm just going to drive home. Like, there was no, like, anchor or noise. It was just
still sucks to, like, 2 hours of your day is gone.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
It did take me. I left Hyannis at 10, and I got back to Yarmouth at 12:45.
You're like, okay. That was wonderful.
And then I was like, good to get to in the morning.
Did you get any shopping in?
I actually did stop at Lily.
There you go.
While I was on my way.
Did you get something?
No, I didn't. They're having their big sale online.
Yeah.
So I might shop online. I was trying to look at something and it was packed. It was Mashpee Commons. I was like, I just left this world. I just left retail. I gotta go home. No, I went to a friend's house for a minute and then I sat by the pool, finished my book.
Perfect.
Which is really exciting. Went to go download the next one because it's a series. I was all excited.
The smut books.
Yes. Yep. Was so excited. The books have been so good. The stories have been getting deeper and deeper. I'll add it to our content recommendations at the end. And then I went to go get the next book, finish book 4, went to go get book 5, and it turns out it doesn't get released until December.
Now you have to wait.
Fuck.
I hate when you start something and you can't finish it because it's not out yet.
I'm 4 books in. Now I'm invested. Now I have to go find something else. But I think I'm going to take a break from fantasy smut and move into like
summer reads.
Yeah, lighter, more fun smut. Still
Perfect.
Smut, but
fluffier smut.
Fluffier smut. Yeah.
Perfect.
What are your summer plans?
They're really up in the air right now.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to still take all of August off. So we'll see how that goes. People are trying to creep into it. And I'm still maintaining my no. And then one of my my employees has decided to take 3 days off that I had already covered for myself, for herself. So now I need somebody else to cover that. So it's just, the shift.
Yeah.
When you don't have enough people and you're already strapped short and you got to figure it out.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at right now, trying to figure out some time away.
Okay.
You've got a show tonight. You've got plans.
Thank God you keep reminding me. Yeah, right. I have a concert tonight. I also have been telling people that I'm literally all busy all day Friday, busy all day Saturday. And it turns out I'm actually not busy at all tomorrow. So I don't really know why I keep telling people.
That's fine. Carve it off just because you want it off.
Well, I've just been going. That I just have assumed that my Saturday, like I know I have something on Saturday at 5, and I assume Saturday night will probably go out and cause trouble. It's the Saturday 4th of July weekend. Yeah. What else am I supposed to do? But I just assumed I was busy all day, and I ended up pulling myself off of my work schedule. So now I'm just like, oh shit, I have the whole day until 5 o'clock and don't do anything.
Yay.
But I've just been telling people I'm busy anyway, so don't.
I also like that. She's busy.
I can't. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? What manual labor thing you're trying to sign me up for? Oh, yeah. I can't. I have to do that.
No, it doesn't work for me either.
I can't do anything.
I have to do that. Nothing. Yes, please.
Other than that, I got, some sailing and some sitting and some reading and a little bit of working. I'm also going to try and take a week off in August.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
We don't do it. So
no, we don't. I was like, we don't. Unless we're traveling. This is the thing is I immediately started looking at flights. Where can I go? And I had to be like, Tori, no.
Yeah.
Like, just sit. Just try it.
Yeah.
Just try just sitting.
Well, especially since that we live in a vacation area where people spend gazillions of dollars
To
to come. And we never spend time where we are.
No.
Although I wouldn't want to spend time where we are. Yesterday, for example, I had 2 situations
Okay.
that are summer stories.
Okay.
Whereas, no, I was just leaving a gig. By the way, people are just so rude.
Yes.
So at one of the particular gigs I was at, somebody vomited on the bar.
Nope.
At 4 p.m.
Oh my God.
At 4 p.m. on a Thursday. Like, I just, okay. This was also
it's not even July.
No, this was also the place
was it a beach bar?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
but it's also the place where over the winter, remember, where somebody went and went to the bathroom in the parking lot where they were just nude in the parking lot.
Why do they
It's
have
the same place.
Why do they have issues?
I don't know. But the owner or the manager of the bar looks over at me and said, "You're welcome for all of the material I've provided you this year." Where I said, "Thumbs up, thank you."
Makes a good point.
I'm very much trying to keep this anonymous, but it's not. So I leave that situation and I was like, okay, that's crazy. Come back. I see this grown ass man, got to be 40, 50 maybe, riding a kid's bike with a pack of teenagers. And he's got like the cigarette butt dangling off his lip.
Oh my God.
And I was like, is this real life right now? my teen daughter is in the car like, Mom, that's so ridiculous.
Are they kids safe?
I don't know. I don't know what pack that is. I don't know what gang that was, but I don't want to be a part of it. Then as I'm pulling onto my street, my next door neighbor is shirtless with a flamethrower and a propane tank burning weeds off his driveway. Haven't I had enough neighbors on fire?
Oh my God.
Do we have to do this again? And I posted it on social.
God, what a reference.
I know. I posted it on social just because, and for his sake, I cut off the top half of his body and only did the bottom. But this is from my bedroom window. That's where I took this photo because you can't make it up.
No.
So this is where I'm at right now. Summer seems to be a little crazy for me. And I don't know whether that full moon in July is coming at us real hard. What's happening? I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Either way, I'm just trying to embrace the crazy a little bit and go with the flow, which is not my nature.
No.
As a Capricorn.
No, you have a tendency to you don't even swim against the flow. You just stand it and let the flow go around you. Right? Is that not like,
floating log?
I think that's pretty accurate. I am doing my best to go with the flow.
Right? Be a log with me, Tori.
No, I'm trying to swim with it.
Don't tread.
I'm trying to just let it, like float with it. Float with the flow.
All right. Float with the flow. We're working on it.
All right, let's get into we're just spewing bullshit. Let's get into what's roasting. I mean,
we're a little punchy and exhausted, and you can tell. So yeah, let's start. What's roasting? Chrissy Teigan just had a rando baby.
She had a secret baby. Okay, I think all babies should be celebrated. So yay, secret baby. But also, like, I feel like the only thing we've ever talked about Chrissy Teigan in the last 3 years is whether or not she's having a baby, has a baby, or has had a baby.
Yeah, she's had a decade of that.
Right?
It was all about her infertility before that. Right. So
it's like baby, baby, baby cookbook. Baby, 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 baby. Like
fighting the public for dumb shit I've said.
Yes.
Baby, baby.
Twitter. And here's the thing, like the baby news, good baby news is good baby news. Right. I just wish Chrissy Teigan would insert some other narrative into our pop culture around her because she's going to get the headlines anyway.
Yeah.
So at least give us something fun. It's like Kelly Ripa, like her news, her pop culture is always mindless, but at least it's something dumb and fun to talk about.
She seems like an empty shell.
You're awful today.
She just seems that way. I'm not saying she is. She just seems.
We waited until the very last episode of season 3 to let the real personalities come out. The real bitch is coming out now.
I've got so many questions on these stories today.
She's just mindless.
Yeah.
It's just mindless. But it's she gets up and she talks about mindless things on her for work.
Yeah.
And I don't really mind when she talks about her marriage and crap like that. Because at least, or her kids, I just think at least it's a fun thing.
That's genuine.
Yeah. And it's narrative, it's a fun thing to shit on. But the Chrissy Teigan stuff is always it's just constantly about her babies.
Yeah.
But anyway, she has a secret one. Its name is Ren.
I like it.
And I say secret. It was a surrogate baby. So did you read about it?
No.
So
she doesn't interest me usually.
Yeah, I knew this when I pulled this story, so that's why I read it so that I could bring the tea here. So she was going through the surrogacy process. So she was having issues with infertility. She had a miscarriage that I think was a little more dramatic than like a normal miscarriage because it scared her into not considering not caring again. So they went through the IVF and surrogacy process, found a surrogate that they absolutely loved. And in the process of going through that and creating embryos and whatever, she decided maybe I want to carry again. So they basically decided to split the embryos and try with her and then put the embryos elsewhere as well into the surrogate and to see how
hedging your bets.
So turns out both worked great.
Yeah.
So she ended up finding out that her surrogate was pregnant, like, 5 or 6 months into her own pregnancy, which I think is kind of cool and a little bit weird at the same time. You're pregnant with your surrogate at the same time.
Very Irish twins.
With both kids.
Right.
I think it's cool because you get to be pregnant with your surrogate at the same time, but also a little bit elitist that you get to you have the option to split and try.
And we're just double gestating.
Yeah, it just, you know what I mean? Like, does that not feel a little bit elitist?
Ugh.
There are people that struggle,
Yeah.
And the affordability of surrogacy and IVF for your own implantation, like both are so expensive.
She wants a big family. She can afford a big family. Get your big family. You're just hurrying it all up. It's like growing big family on speed.
What's John Legend doing lately? Do you know?
I think he's just dealing with babies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
he's writing.
Speaking of more babies, the Kardashian content just keeps coming. The Kourtney stuff.
I can't.
Just so many pictures. Like, she's very pregnant.
Yeah.
And then he leaves Easter eggs. Like, you guys are just pulling at the media strings. We already have a name. Like, okay, are you gonna tell us what it is?
I know, right?
Or are you gonna do what everybody else does
care
and
enough?
Just drag the public out and wait 2 years to find out what your baby's name is? Kylie just switched over
to the new baby name
to Air, like last week, was finally legal. Oh, okay.
More celebrities with babies.
Yeah.
Naomi Campbell, 53.
Oh, yeah. Good for her. The concept of being 73 with a teenager.
No.
You know what I mean? With a teenager. In your 70s with a teenager.
No.
You're like, I'm done with my own teenagers.
I want more time with them. I feel like you're not allotting them enough time to really know you. Like, after there's a period of after raising them that it gets real good. Like, there's more relationship there.
With your kids when they're adults,
when they're adults.
When you don't have to worry about their like day-to-day behavior.
Well, that's not it. I'm not in charge. I've given you all I can give to you for wisdom. I've shown you all of the ways. You're going to be whoever it is you're going to be. Now, are we going to be friends? Like, there's that period. You know what I mean? It's like, you enjoy hanging out with Brad. Like, I enjoy hanging out with my dad.
That's true. I
enjoy hanging out with them because it's just fun.
Brad is like the only man I really enjoy hanging out with right now.
Well, and it's just one of those situations where you become more friends than it is. I mean, obviously, you're still my dad, and I have demands.
Well, maybe, yeah, I guess. Well,
but I enjoy your company. I would choose your company.
So I feel that way about my grandparents.
Yeah,
like I would talk to my grandmother.
But there's no way you would ever have grandparents. Like, that would never occur if you're having babies at 50 and 60.
Yeah, no, it would never. You're
not going to meet these people.
Yeah, I'm incredibly fortunate to have two older, they're in their 90s, but like incredibly active grandparents. So I get to have a very conclusive relationship. Like, they come out, they watch us sail. Like, I see them, I talk to them. I'm very lucky that way. But yeah, that only happened in my like late 20s. But you're right. You had to grow up.
You won't have that relationship. No. So that, for me, it just seems a little bit sad because it's a short relationship.
How old is Naomi Campbell's other kid?
I don't know.
Well, can we look it up?
I think she was late to motherhood there. I want to say.
Because I'm wondering if that'll make a difference.
10?
Like, she's got 2 kids. Hold on.
Oh, it's still little.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that makes it.
Yeah, get it done.
Embrace motherhood later in life at age 50. So
so it's a 3-year-old.
So it makes sense.
Okay, so you need a partner.
In age.
Yeah.
I think only children can be the absolute worst. So definitely have another. I support that. And if she had one at 50, she waited a little while. She got herself together.
There you go. You got a partner now.
The timing makes sense. Like, of course, I think in general, you maybe 10 years earlier would have been ideal. But I don't know. Seems like she was living too big of a life to like be busy having kids. Now she's doing the second thing. It's cool.
All right. And so now we have the reverse of that. Blake Lively. This is just a very weird situation.
I'm so
She's got a lot of
shit.
kids, obviously. She's got a big family.
4?
Yeah.
4. Okay.
And it's not like they're stopping anytime soon. Like she just birthed again. It seems as if. And Ryan Reynolds totes vasectomies and all kinds of other booze stuff. But do they actually drink? Here's another booze person who doesn't drink.
J-Lo. She got ripped. J-Lo got ripped by the media for having her name and her having an alcohol brand, but not drinking.
Right.
So Blake Lively did an interesting marketing scheme where she was like, no, I don't drink, but like, I'm just too busy to even bother making a drink for my friend. So I'm just going to crack this. What?
This is the narrative that you have for a new version of Boozy Betty or whatever the hell it is.
Easy Host. It's an Easy Host beverage. Like, so is Coors Light.
I was spending so much time making drinks for my friends and family. The narrative sucks.
I think it's 4.
Right?
2, 3, 4.
Stupid.
Right?
It doesn't make any sense. Who in your marketing? I mean, they're geniuses already. Ryan Reynolds has more money than anybody. They are fine. Do your thing, but don't try and pull the wool over our eyes and be like, I made this because I've run out of time.
Yeah. No, you do. I agree with that.
You have people for that.
I agree with that.
You don't need to make up your own booze line in this fake narrative.
But you can tell that they also were very clearly trying to avoid the J-Lo narrative as well, because they knew that she would get called out for not drinking.
Drinking isn't my thing, but I'm always making drinks for others.
It's totally like, we're going to position you as the perfect housewife, hostess, mom. I'm just so tired with all my kids.
Yeah, right.
But I do still like to host, so I'm just trying to make it easier on myself, even though I don't drink. Like, what? Okay. Okay.
And listen, we do not like to tear down other women. We really don't. We're lifting up.
No. Let me make this clear. I am not tearing down Blake Lively. I am tearing down their terrible marketing.
Yes,
okay.
I agree. Okay. Right? And that's the story.
Incredible as a human, as a person.
And that's the story.
They are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Are they good though? Has anybody tried these Betty?
I don't know. No, I think that they're new.
Oh.
So now Betty Buzz. There was Boozy Betty's, and now it's Betty Buzz. Like, I don't know whether it's an energy drink.
Right. Like, what? Okay.
Once again, we're concerned with your marketing campaign.
Don't know. Could have done better, you guys. Could have done better.
I think this is a narrative that we're having, especially with Naomi Campbell in the news for being an older mother. And we're just questioning some of these other things that we were sad for. It wasn't necessarily an ageist comment, but we're having more of this dialogue. First off, the one show that I bought tickets to this summer.
Yeah. Madonna.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what the? And then my friend was like, why did you do that? Because she's going to come up with some excuse by the time it's Boston time to get out of this tour. The tour is too big for her. And I had it in the back of my brain and I'm like, no. Meanwhile, my friend put it on a credit card and I haven't paid her yet. What do you think?
I'm still paying off Taylor Swift tickets on my friend's credit card.
Like, Nina, can we just sit on that for a little bit? Are you gonna get reimbursed for those? No. Do I have to like give you money now?
Yeah, right. So what happened with Madonna?
So she got some sort of poisoning and is not continuing on her tour. Some bacterial infection.
I mean this in the absolute best way. She's obviously older. She's still a pop star.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, why do we think she hasn't retired?
I feel like
she does not need to tour as much as she is at 62. Like, you just don't need, like, you're Madonna. Why would you not go out at the top?
I think she's 65. Is she older? I don't, somewhere in there. Anyway, in her 60s.
Right.
I think she just wants to remain relevant.
But why? Do it from your house on TikTok. Although that's also cringy, but because like it also works better for you.
That has always been her brand, is bucking the standard or the trend or the conception or the idea.
Remember she was like coming out but not coming out?
Yep.
She was like, I might be gay, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, what? Okay.
Also, never a surprise with Madonna. We saw your sex book.
Yeah, no, I mean, totally do what you want. And I am not, and again, not an ageist comment. Like, if you want to tour, go on tour. But at some point, I just want her to be healthy enough to do the things she wants to do. And I feel like by taking them on at the magnitude that she takes them on, like this tour, I'm not confident in her health to do that. She's always been kind of frail.
Well,
I don't really know if I can like say
Kathy
that,
Griffin also was like defending her for ageism and misogyny, like older women shouldn't be doing this. And it's not, no one's saying that. But when you bite off more than you can chew and everybody sees it.
She's gotten very thin. And again, I've never been somebody who has ever wanted to comment on a woman's weight because I think that's so personal. But she has not looked great.
Well, that's so much plastic surgery. It's like the Michael Jackson thing.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
So much plastic surgery. She's had facelifts and butt implants and all kinds of like weird plastic surgeries as far as I'm concerned.
Again, trying to stay relevant, trying to stay.
And that's it. I don't know whether she's trying to look like today's modern standard for beauty.
What do you think it would be like to be her therapist?
No thanks. I don't want to get in there.
And then Christy Brinkley was.
She also was in a situation. She posted a selfie and she was slammed for her wrinkles. And I'm like,
69.
She looks fabulous.
But I also don't know how much she was slammed. And by that, I mean, there is levels of slam in pop culture.
Yeah.
If it's picked up by E! News and you're dragged on E! News and Entertainment Tonight and People Magazine and you're on the covers and all of the headlines are, Chrissy Brinkley's old and has wrinkles, that's one thing. I think really this was just people in the comments of her Instagram.
Yeah.
So that I just want to be like,
well, she dubbed them the Wrinkle Brigade, and I kind of like that.
But also, don't read them.
Like, I don't need you to point out my crow's feet. I'm very well aware of what I look like.
That is obviously not hair on my chest. I thought it was obvious. You guys apparently didn't.
So stupid.
Yes, but I do kind of wonder, like, are you not poking the bear further by like updating it, changing your comment, addressing the haters? Like, it's just Instagram comments. You can turn those off.
I know.
Do you know how to do that at 69? I'm just saying, like, we can fix that.
Or just keep scrolling or ignore people. Or what do you even care what other people's opinions are? And they're like assholes. Everyone has them.
They're helpful.
You don't need to
put
it there.
Let me teach you about how social media works. It is good for your engagement, actually. The further people hate you, the more posts get boosted. I know this from personal experience. All of the haters we have call me all kinds of names.
Oh, please. Someone was like, I posted something. They were like, that's the stupidest question I've ever read. And I wanted to be like, you know what? You didn't have to even say that. But I didn't.
I love it.
I just left it.
You got to change the narrative. Do you know how great it is that somebody has an opinion on us?
Yeah.
We are out
Thank you for telling me I'm stupid. I appreciate you.
I motivated you enough to have an opinion.
Right.
And then you took physical time out of your day and like literal calories to type this out. Like, that's
so we say thank you.
A win for me.
Welcome.
That's
Silence is nice and deafening.
The only other thing I will say is that Chris Evans is taking a social media break and I'm jealous. I wish I could.
Why? But this is also another one of those things. Do you need to tell everybody this?
Maybe so that actually,
everyone, I'm not dead. I'm just not going to be here anymore right now.
He's in a very good relationship right now, though.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if to combat any potential, he hasn't posted, they must be broken up, something's happening, things. If he just says, hey, I'm taking a break from social media, I'm going to focus on my life. You're preventing that from happening in 2.5, 3 weeks, which could affect the relationship.
I'm taking a break because it's 4th of July. It was just really weird.
No, but it was, and I'm taking a break and treating myself to a summer.
Like, is that Captain America's tie-in for why I'm not going to be here? So dumb.
I didn't think of that. I was thinking more
and his marketing people, positive. This is good. This is what we're going to do so that you can slink off with your girlfriend for a little while.
I was thinking more like, if you don't post your girlfriend, do people assume you're not together on a holiday weekend? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then do you really want to deal with that internally in your relationship? All of these social media places and again, pop culture news sources coming.
I just thought it was really funny to announce that we're taking a break while they basically just want to go on holiday and be left alone.
Does E! News also want to know that we're taking a break from our podcast?
We should probably let everyone know.
So people don't think we're dead, or people don't think I'm in
Guys, we're still alive.
Or people don't think I'm in a relationship.
Tori will be back for next season, and then you control her then.
we take a break from social media and people think I have a boyfriend, not
Right.
that I lost mine.
Inquiring minds want to know.
No. Maybe by the time we get back. Just kidding.
We'll be able to have that conversation.
That's a stretch. How do you turn a summer fling into a boyfriend? Not that I have either.
We definitely don't have time for this.
Bonus episode coming at you hot.
Yeah, right.
Sometime
when you get your cord fixed, hop online.
Yes.
We'll have that conversation when you need to.
Do we have
I
any
feel
summer content?
it might happen.
Summer content, Rex. Get the shit on the road, man.
Well, I started watching The Bear, and I love that.
The Bear?
Mm-hmm.
What's The Bear?
It is on Hulu.
Oh.
It's Lip from that dysfunctional family that we all loved. What the hell is the TV show? Either way, it's The Bear. It's going into season 2. I just started watching it. Won all kinds of awards. He's going through a very messy divorce. I do want to add this to our content for What's Roasting. We're gone away. They're calling it messy celebrity divorce season. And they said everything's getting sloppy. Whereas before it was quiet, the conscious uncoupling of the Gwyneth Paltrow age is over. Now it's like throw the dirt, throw the side eye, absolutely make the comment on social.
Kevin Costner let everybody know exactly how many dollars you offered your ex-wife.
He was one of the examples. There was also an example of the star from The Bear having a very messy divorce where his ex-wife to be is commenting on Instagram how she's a single mother, and they were trying to be positive. He even thanked her in his award speech at the award seasons when he won for The Bear.
I love it.
And then now it's got nasty, so he's volleying back with more nasty. So tis the season of messy divorces.
I'm here for it, honestly. I don't know if it's just because I'm toxic or
you heard it. I didn't say it. I said none of that. Say what you mean. Tell me the truth.
Yeah, you know what it is? I just love the actual truth. Like, I just love the perspective. Give me all of the honesty.
Yeah, I like it.
Do I have any content, Rex? No.
You got nothing. Jeremy Allen White is the name of him.
I want to see the new season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. That should come out soon. I want to listen to the new Taylor Swift album, Sparks Fly. Taylor's version comes out or Speak Now. Sorry. How unswifty of me. Comes out the 7th next week. So that'll be on repeat. I got to order that vinyl. And that's it. Hopefully I will get a good dent in my books. I'm 10 books on the year.
Okay. Good for you.
10 out of 20.
Solid.
So
tomorrow is the halfway point of the year?
Yes.
No, July 2nd. July 2nd is the halfway point of the year.
Okay, so that makes me feel better. I was hoping to bang out 2 books in June, but that just didn't.
Yeah,
it
so
was a big goal.
And your goal was 20, right?
Yeah, so if I can bang out 2 in July and 2 in August and get a head start on the winter, that would be. Because once holiday happens.
Here's to crushing goals.
Working on it. It's like my one New Year's resolution, read 20 books. Everything else I forget. So
well, definitely do follow us on social because we will be checking in even when we're off.
Yes.
Throw me some cute, fun vacation stuff.
Yeah.
I'll put my neighbor flame throwing some weeds just in case he decides to light himself on fire also.
Yep. That's it. That's all I got. That's it.
Stay perky, and we will miss you over our break, but we'll be back with full episodes, new content.
That's it. That's another season.
Yeah.
And check season 3, you guys. We've done.
Cheers.
3 seasons, a whole year of episodes. More than.
It's pretty incredible, right?
We stuck to it, man.
I know. So we'll be back after summer break.
And we swear we'll be back.
Bye.
Bye.
The First Shot Morning Show is produced by Lemonadio. When life gives you lemons, make radio. We encourage everyone to listen happier.com.